Okay, Virgo, this is going to be your love reading. Okay, I feel like you guys want to get down to the truth about a situation. There's something that you want to know the truth about. Okay, I know you guys like to investigate. I know you guys are going to get down to that very last drop of information before you make your drop. And you're ready to make a drop, but you want to make sure you are coming here because you want to make sure that this is the right thing to do. And we're going to find out. Okay? We're going to find out if you should do what you've been thinking about doing. Okay? So let's go ahead and pull a card. First card out is rest. Okay? So you are being asked to not. You are being asked to not shoot that gun. I need some water. Don't do it. Don't do it to him there, Virgo. Hold on. Because Virgo, I feel like there is something. It could be new information. Now, this is about your love life. So this is pertaining to a romantic relationship in particular, or if it's not a romantic relationship, it's a romantic relationship. Okay, so regardless of that, you need to hold on, or it's something to do with a romantic relationship. It may not be. Let's just continue reading. All right, another card. So we have rest, affairs, mistress, third party. Okay, so you want to know about some extracurricular activities. Now, this does not have to be for everyone. This does not have to be someone that they are romantically involved with. This could be someone that is their family, friend. Something here is a little stinky. Something's a little fishy. Something's not adding up. Something's not right. Okay? And I have spent time with a Virgo. My mom's a Virgo. So I understand that when something gets fishy, you get to search, you get to investigate, and you get to plot in the plot and thickness. Okay, so let's go ahead and keep going. Photograph. So you have evidence. So you have evidence, but I feel like you're being, like you have evidence that something with someone else is happening. Either somebody is plotting or doing something. You have some feelings about an external person that is very true, and you know that it's true. But the problem is you need to hold on because there is more information, and the more information that we gather, the better the drop is going to be. Okay? You want to make sure that's why I'm Scorpio and Virgo gets along, because we're going to make sure that we get the whole thing for you. We're going to present the whole picture. You don't have to ask no questions. You don't have to wonder about what you did, where I got the information from. It won't matter, because I have it all. Okay? And that's the thing about Scorpio and Virgo. Okay, what else we got? Change. I was just sitting here looking at this dragonfly, and I was like, damn, change, transformation. So you could also be dealing with some type of Scorpio energy if it's not a Scorpio that you are dealing with. There is about to be something. There is an evolution that is taking off. Even if this is not a person, this is something that you want to do. I feel like, and there's a card popped out right here. I don't know what it is, but we're gonna look at it. I feel like you know what it is that you're looking for. You know what you're searching about. You know what you're curious about. You know what you want to know the truth about. It is true what you think is happening. If you think, yes, I'm going to get this job. Yes, I'm going to have this home. Yes, this career is for me. Yes, he's cheating on me. No, she doesn't like me. You know what I'm saying? All those things. It's going to come, but you need to wait a minute. And when it comes, because once it comes and once it's here, you have to be prepared for it. Right? Right now, I don't know if you're completely prepared. Okay, reconcile. Like I said, there is coming a repair, cure, understanding, concession. This could be your person wanting to come and reconcile. Maybe there's something feels like your person could, if this is a situation, this third party here to me is from the past. This third party to me has not really gone anywhere. And I feel like this person that you're dealing with, or this situation, because this is a love reading, the situation that you are dealing with, I think this person is willing to take the risk of lying to you or not being honest to you. It feels like the situation that they're dealing with is just addictive enough for them to, you know what I'm saying? They're like, you know I don't want to do this to Virgo, but you see what I'm saying? Look at the product. Like, what do you want me to do? I can't turn it down. That's what it feels like. This feels like something that they're not able to turn down. But I feel like, Virgo, I feel like that this situation here, I think is something that's going to transform you with the butterfly. But it feels like a full circle moment. You feel what I'm saying? It feels like, okay, I definitely see how I ended up here. It feels like you're definitely going to learn a lesson from this point on about the situation, because it could have been that you've been dealing with these same people. All your relationships have been like this. You know, you've been dealing with this person for a long time, not letting it go. Whatever the case may be, there is going to come a change, a major change that maybe you have been avoiding, or that in the past you avoided, or that you already been through, or something you've done to someone else. But there is some type of like karmic type of cycle here that is a full circle moment. This could be your karma. You know what I'm saying? You could have done people dirty and been out in the streets, whatever the case may be. Now you're getting that back, and now you're like, oh, okay, that makes sense. But whatever the case may be, it does feel like a full circle moment, especially with the change. Show me more about reconcile, and then we're going to get into the tarot. It's about to rain. Yeah, it's about to rain. Yeah, look at that. I feel like this is reflecting something to you. I feel like maybe you've done this to this person, and now you get yours back. You've been mistreating this person, and now it's like, okay, this your payback. It feels like some type of lesson here of a way that you have maybe treated people, or the way that you have done people, or you have shown up. I feel like this is reflecting how you've shown up in the things that you maybe have allowed into your life, or the things that you've kind of manifested, if you want to say. It feels like a manifestation of your own actions, if I'm being completely honest with you, especially with this mirror and reflection. We're going to pull one more card from this deck, and then we're going to get into the tarot. I'm going to put some lip gloss on because I feel my mouth getting cottony. Run away. Get away. Keep up, give up. You may want to run away from this situation. Maybe there's a part of you that just doesn't even want to deal with it heads on. I don't know. This feels really ooky. Feels really eerie. Let's use this deck. Okay, what's going on here for Virgo? Let's reconcile up here, because like I said, this feels like the connection that the person that you're dealing with has with this mistress. Like, maybe they leave them alone, then they come back. They leave them alone, then they come back. Like, that's what it feels like. It feels like there's always like this kind of air of tension with these two, but they kind of, yeah, it just feels like a back and forth. Like something toxic. You know, it doesn't really feel like actual real life love, but it feels like something that maybe they like toxic. I don't know. Yeah, King of Wands in reverse trying to pop out. This could be someone who's just a little toxic. Just a little. Yeah, with the Lovers in reverse here, Yeah, this feels like something of maybe control. Maybe they feel more empowered in this situation. This is a situation here where they feel more in control. They may don't feel like they're in control with you. Maybe they don't feel like they don't have a lot of control. You know what I'm saying? Maybe this person here kind of lets them do their thing. Like, doesn't really maybe question them. Could be a Gemini. I feel like the person that you're dealing with maybe is really insecure in some way, and this other person kind of maybe boosts their confidence. Yeah. Ooh, yeah, definitely. Definitely boosts their confidence. Definitely makes them maybe feel good about themselves. Maybe gives them a little zest, a little passion. Queen of Swords here, but I feel like they're both just kind of in it for the wrong reasons. Feels like she plays, or he or whatever plays, maybe mind games a little bit. Or there's some mind games being played in this other connection, even if this is not about the other person in particular, because it doesn't really matter. It feels like this is maybe a connection that is a lot of mind games, you know, a lot of back and forth, a lot of, like I said, block, don't block, talk, don't talk, toxic, I could do whatever, talk to you however. Like, it's not, you know what I'm saying? It just feels like a little crazy, but I don't know why this person is doing it. I think it's more so something about themselves. Yeah, King of Cups. Something about how they come up, you know. I feel like this person is maybe dealing with this. This is could be something that y'all already dealt with. Show me the King of Cups, and then we're going to get into your relationship with them, Virgo. I did not get no lip gloss. Okay, I forgot I was on camera for a second. So, okay, show me the King of Cups. Yeah, this feels like I said, this just feels like a situation where maybe it boosts their confidence. It makes them feel good about themselves. It makes them feel valued, whatever the case may be. That may be an issue that you guys have or had in the relationship. Yeah. Very guarded. This person can be very guarded, very tense. Yeah, it just feels like insecurity a little bit, a lot bit. Yep. Maybe just doesn't feel maybe worth things, doesn't feel worth it. So it may make them very manipulative in the way they move with people, maybe the way they move with like women and stuff like that, especially with the Nine of Wands here. They could move very controlling, very over the top, just, you know, just like somebody that's insecure and don't want nobody to go nowhere and want to make sure their image is a certain way and, you know, care about how people think about them, whatever the case may be. Like, this is what it feels like here. Yeah, care about the details, obsession over the details. Okay, anything about Virgo and then this person they're dealing with in their love life. I feel like you're low-key tired of this anyway. Yeah. Feels like it's very burdensome to you. I feel like you are ready to drop the burden anyway. Like, you kind of at a point where you're like, okay, thank God something happened, child. Oh, Nine of Swords, but you have some anxiety about it. Maybe it does give you anxiety. Something about the relationship makes you very anxious with this person. Maybe you don't really trust them. Tell me more about the Sun and the King of Wands, Queen of Wands. Oh, maybe, yeah, maybe you don't, like, you realize how this makes you feel. Maybe you want to be more confident anyways. You realize, like, you know what, this is not something I really want. Like, I really don't feel my best in this. I really don't feel myself. Like, this is really draining to me. Like, you know, I just want something that makes me feel a lot more alive and a lot more confident. Because I feel like this situation, relationship is something that you, or just something about it, even if you're not leaving completely, there's something about this relationship that you just did not let die, that you was, you know, hell-bent on not transforming or doing better, like it feels like. You were just like, I know it's fucked up, I know it's, you know, whatever, but I'm just gonna stay in it. And I feel like you done stayed in it too motherfucking long. You've been doing this for too long. And now this is a result. What's this card? Three of Pentacles, not working. Ooh. Falling apart. Okay, anything else for Virgo in this situation? Let's see, any advice for Virgo? Any advice for Virgo? Stop trying to make fetch happen. You know it ain't working. Why you keep trying? For your own personal image? Come on in. Yes, you need to make judgment. Judgment Day is here. Let's put one more card for the thumbnail. You got, if you don't make judgment, it's gonna be made for you. Period. Okay, one more card for the thumbnail. And the advice. You need to call rain on this day, as it's about to rain. You need to rain on this parade. You need to end this. You need to be done with it. Okay? It's not going anywhere. 3 of Cups. You're holding on to loose screws here. Okay. Well, that's your reading, Virgo. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the